Alright everyone, how about 3 quick cards and a bottom card with me? We did a big reading today on the full moon in Capricorn. I told you all about it, the Valium moon, as I like to call it. That said, here's some more energy reading for you. It doesn't matter what your sign is, I ask the universe what it wants to tell you. Well, my pre-shuffle shows a Queen of Cups. We'll have to see, but I think you'll be surprised. Or maybe you won't be surprised by that. But it doesn't necessarily have to do with your runner soulmate, for example. This could be the energies around you as well. We'll get to it in a second. I got to run through the legal stuff here. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. Okay. I can tell you this. If you have if you have doubts, if you have a yes or no question about anything in your life right now, I can promise you the answer is yes. Okay, I can tell you that for sure. What the universe wants to tell you, well, I got a Queen of Cups here. Well, that tells me one thing, but I got to see what's crossing it. All right, 6 of Swords. All right, you got an energy here. That's why I say if it's a yes or no question you have, the answer is yes. But if it applies to that in a sense of if it feels like, you know, you're not sure you're going to get something, the answer is you will. Actually, things are going to work out nicely for you. Okay? That's the one side of it that could be just broad spectrum energy. On the other side of it, because I pull on soulmate cycles here generally, this is backing up everything we've been talking about. I'll show you this pre-shuffle. It's a Queen of Cups, the most love I could pull from a deck, crossed by the 6 of Swords. Someone wanting to fix things, make things right. I got victory here for you on a wish that you've had. So again, the answer is yes. And my last card in the pre-shuffle book and the Queen of Cups is the 2 of Cups. Soulmates. Something. Definitely a contract or something that is a yes for sure. Cheers, right? 2 people making a contract. Either way, if it's the soulmate, the runner, it's 2 soulmates coming together after a long time. It's a long-held wish because this is victory after a long battle energy, right? This here represents for me always the Ace of Wands, right? And it's right there. It's the 9 of Cups. That's just the pre-shuffle. All right, we'll see where we go here. This is 3 cards and a bottom card. I ask the universe what it wants to tell you. This is what it wants to tell you. I'm giving you the broad spectrum energy and the energy of your soulmate connection. All right, so let's see where we go. We know what happened today in that moon reading, and we know what's been happening, and you should know by now, if you've been here a while, that all of my readings tie together. I'm here studying the soulmate cycles, so, you know, you study something, peeling back the layers and doing a little detective work. And that's kind of what I'm doing here in front of you. But when I ask the universe a question like, what do you want to tell my viewers? It can come up broad spectrum. That was a mix of both. Now let's see what the 3 cards and a bottom card have to say. All right. I see the bottom card. The bottom card, well, I won't show it to you because it might be confusing. It's crossing the center card. It's the 2 of Cups, the 6 of Wands, and the 9 of Cups. They came back after a long shuffle. That pre-shuffle was important. That's why I laid it out. But we got a new little visitor here. We got the 7 of Wands crossing the 6 of Wands here. It's a wish that you get. Okay, could be a soulmate coming back to you. It could be. In the broad spectrum energy, it's something you've wanted that you've been worried about. The answer is yes, it comes together. Okay? But it might not come together in the way you think it's going to, which might cause you to sort of back off a little bit, be a little bit defensive. The energy around this victory, the victory is the baseline energy. Okay? The energy around it is that of 7 wands. And the picture paints 1,000 words there. I mean, I could talk for an hour, but that's, you know, whoa, that's not what I expected. Yeah, this is my wish. Yes, this is the contract I want. Yeah, I'm glad you're here, Mr. or Mrs. Runner Soulmate. But, whoa, hold on a second. It's like that. So what I'm going to do, I never do this, I'm going to take that out, and I'm going to cross that 6 of Wands right there. All right, I'm going to leave that energy there for when I clarify. I am going to clarify Again, it's a Steve's Love Tarot, you know, so for most of you, this has to do with the soulmate connection. But there is, I won't lie to you, there is broad spectrum energy here. Let's pull on this Two of Cups, okay? Let's see where we go. Tell me, I'm going to space these out a little bit more so I got room here. All right, hey, Light Seer, move out the way. You know what? Nope, the Light Seer wants to talk. Let's clarify with the Light Seer. Strangely enough, as I pick up the Light Seer, I got the Six of Wands at the bottom again. So this is, it wanted to talk. There's proof right there. It's the center baseline energy is the Six of Wands. All right, let's pull on the Two of Cups. All right, and let's get some clarification from the little Light Seer deck here. See where we go. Tell me about the Two of Cups. What is this? As if we don't know where it pertains to the soulmate cycle, as if we don't know. And yeah, it's not a surprise, is it? If we're talking about the soulmate cycle from today's moon reading, the full moon in Capricorn, it's not surprising. You might be, whoa, you know, someone, we talked about someone who shows up as a page a little bit, Five of Swords kind of energy. Again, it can cause you to sort of go, whoa, yeah, this is what I wanted, but not exactly. I didn't want it like this kind of a thing. I was expecting something else, or I was expecting more, or whatever. It could be that. Try not to be like that, all right? Try to be cool. Always try to be cool. I always try to teach people that. Try to just, you know, just go with the flow of energy. It's extremely important with this full moon that we're sitting on right now. We'll be in this energy straight up through, at least through the new moon, but I think it'll dissipate out a little bit past it. Either way, it's important in this energy to go with the flow. We know from a recent 3 quick card I did that the energy around us is smoothing out. That gray feather energy, right? And I know that reading was very recent. It's still here. Still gray feather energy for sure. Why is the... so you can go back and watch that reading. Gray feather means, you know, peaceful times ahead after a time of turmoil. It's sort of like the Six of Swords, moving on from choppy waters into calmer waters. It's basically gray feather energy. All right, let's see where we go here. Two of Cups. Tell me about it. Man, you got me shuffling. For a deck that wanted to talk and had the Six of Wands at the bottom, I'm having to come up with 20 minutes of shit to say to everybody while I'm shuffling. Okay. All right, let's all calm down. All right, right here across to the Two of Cups is the Fool. Jesus Christ. Okay, again, on the yes/no question spectrum, I know that's very broad, and it's going to depend. Yes, something you've been waiting for is fucking showing up. There is no doubt about it. With the Fool being the energy there, somebody's taking a chance on you. It could be the soulmate again, but in the broad spectrum, it could be a job, it could be something else. Maybe you get that house you've been waiting for. I don't know. But this is very nice energy here with the Fool crossing. I got to get some more info. Oh, you know what? What's crossing the Fool? I don't know why I have to do that, but just my intuition said. It's the King of Cups. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I can see why you might be kind of hanging. It is a victory. You do get what you want. But it's, you know, somebody's holding back on you, which might cause you to hold back on them. And that applies if it's a job or if it's this soulmate returning. For most of you, it's the fucking soulmate returning. I mean, I'll be honest with you. But there is broad spectrum energy here. So you can take that. You can take that to the bank for sure. What's on top? Four of Wands. Come on. Four of Wands on top of Two Cups with a crossed by a Fool. It has the potential to go to 10 Pentacles. I can say that. This thing coming in. Try not to be too defensive about it not showing up exactly how you want it. I always tell you guys, try not to turn into the Burger King yourselves. No matter what it is, not just with your soulmate, your lesson to take away as using your runner soulmate as a cautionary tale, your lesson to take away is not to shut down yourself, okay? That's not your lesson. Your lesson is, you know, just use them to see what happens when you do shut down and the things you miss out on. This is beautiful energy. Whatever this is that's coming in, this is nice. All right. What else? Two Cups, soulmate for most of you. Could be a new soulmate, could be your runner soulmate. We did get a new soulmate coming in a recent singles read. It can go either way. All I got here so far is soulmate energy. I've got a Four of Wands sandwiched between two of Cups and a Fool with a King of Cups. For most of you, it's someone who's holding back a little bit. It's probably that runner, but it could be a new soulmate as well. Okay? This is very, wow. What's bookending the Four of Wands, dare I ask? The Eight of Cups. Someone is, okay, I'll put it this way. In the broad spectrum energy arena, if it's like a job that you're wondering if you're going to get, or a house or something like that, someone backed out and that benefits you. That energy's been here before and it's here right now. It's here again. Someone backs out. In other words, if it's a job or a house, someone else bought the house, someone else got the job, but it fell through and it benefits you. If it's your soulmate, any soulmate, but probably you're a runner for most of you, they actually end up getting the bravery, because it takes bravery to walk away from 8 broken cups. Even if they're broken, it takes a lot of guts to go out on your own and try to go for your what? Your 9 cups, which is exactly what you are. The 9 cups that's right here. Someone makes a move here. It's not what you expect. It is victory after a long battle, but there's an energy of holding back. Either most likely they're holding back, and that causes you some confusion, and it causes you to kind of step back for a minute and go, whoa, this isn't what I was expecting. Well, that shouldn't happen now. Perhaps I'm preventing that. Perhaps that's why the universe has given me this data to give you, because you shouldn't be surprised, because I just told you. So there's no reason for you to get all defensive or anything. You say, yep, you should say, well, this is about what I expected, Steve said. Like that. Okay, but look at this. 2 of Cups, 4 of Wands, 2 of Cups, 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups explains the 4 of Wands. So for some of you, someone's leaving a marriage. Okay? Someone's leaving a marriage. Walking away toward you, the 9 Cups, because you're getting a wish fulfilled. You're their 9 Cups. You're their wish fulfilled too. That implies that, because they're right here on this card walking towards you. I mean, it's as simple as that. It's not difficult to read. I mean, this isn't easy. This is Big Bird, Sesame Street. If I were teaching somebody how to read cards for the first time, I would set up a row like this just to see if they had any talent at all. You know, am I wasting my time here with this person? Are they able to even deduce anything? You know, because this is simple. All right, it's right there. So I've explained it in the broad spectrum, and I've explained it in the soulmate. Okay? I want to pull on this 9 of Cups, because that's where she's heading. Either it's a person coming toward you, or a thing that you get that you've been wishing for. Remember, the 2 of Cups is a contract card. So contracts are houses, cars, jobs, things along those lines. All right, let's go. 9 of Cups. Why is it here? Let's go. Tell me about the 9 of Cups, universe. Why? Oh, Jesus, you're going to make me... Okay, good. I thought it was going to make me shuffle again. Okay. I've got the Strength card crossing it. It's coming towards you. That's Leo energy. No, it does not mean you're dealing with a fucking Leo. God, I hate that. You might be dealing with a Leo. No. It's just... it's forward movement. It tells me that I said about this 8 of Cups, right? That this reading would flow like this. It would flow out of here and it would come over here. This is separate. This is the baseline energy. So the reading flows down and comes up through here. So she walking toward 9 Cups, we pick it up at 9 Cups, right? This is forward movement. This tells me, yup, they coming. They got the strength. Heart chakra's open. Remember I mentioned the heart chakra, didn't I say? I didn't say. I told you this is the Ace of Wands. This wreath here, always with the color green, represents the heart chakra. The heart chakra is open. Somebody, you know, even if it's a job, they really like you. You know, that kind of thing. It is. It's really nice. It's good. It's something that's going to make you fairly happy. Try not to be defensive. We never get things exactly as we think we're going to get them. Never plays out that way. Okay? You think, I know a lot of you have this fantasy with the soulmate that they're going to come in and sweep you off your feet and you know, lovey-dovey and confess everything. No, they're not. No, that's very unlikely to happen, and we learned that even in today's full moon reading. You got to be realistic. But that's why you always got to be cool and just go with the flow of energy. But this Strength card tells me it's forward movement. That's the energy around this. Fearless. I said about this 8 of Cups, it takes bravery to walk away from 8 broken cups. Well, here's your bravery right here. Here's proof of my energy read. Because I read the energy first, then I throw the cards. What's on top of this? Ace of Pentacles. What did I say? What did I say earlier? About this Six of Wands. I said about it in. I may have said it here or when it showed up in the pre-shuffle. I said it's victory after a long battle energy. Well, yeah. This is the slowest energy in the tarot. It takes forever, but it's the most solid new beginning in the tarot. It is the Ace of Pentacles. It is Grandma on the freeway at 15 miles an hour, and it is showing up. Okay? It is there. There is an offer. And again, this can be broad spectrum energy outside the soulmate cycle. This could be a new soulmate. This could be a job, a house, car, something you've been waiting on. Maybe something you didn't think you were going to get. Maybe something, it looks to me like something someone else got and then that fell through and now you get it. That's entirely possible. Not necessarily a guarantee on that. First, there's a lot of people watching, so for some of you it has nothing to do with that, but for some of you it does. What's the middle card here? Justice. My God. You are getting a wish fulfilled. This justice for you. It's justice in your reading. It shows up for you. It doesn't always go your way. You know, justice can cut both ways. It can. It depends on the card around, on the cards around it. But the way this reading is flowing, with you getting a wish fulfilled, somebody coming towards you, and two cups all over the place, this is you getting justice. This is good justice. This is balanced energy. Whatever this is, it has at least the potential to make you very happy. It might make you very happy in the beginning, and then you stop and think about it and get defensive that it wasn't exactly the way you thought it would play out. That's entirely possible. People do that all the time. I'm telling you not to. Don't be surprised if this is not showing up the way you fantasized it would, whatever it is, but it is showing up. All right? And for most of you, it is a soulmate. I had two of cups here. I mean, let's be honest. It's Steve's love tarot, not Steve's career tarot. But there is broad spectrum energy here. What's bookending the Ace of Pentacles? The Two of Wands. That is interesting. It's someone who held back for quite a while, who watched you. Well, the picture on the card kind of says it all. It's someone who held on to this wand a little too long, was watching you the whole time, learning from you, thinking about you, whatever. Again, it still applies if it's a job in that broad spectrum category, if it's a job or whatever. In other words, I said maybe somebody else got it. They gave the job to somebody else. They gave the house to somebody else, but they kept your paperwork around because they didn't really trust that other person. Right? And sure enough, it fell through. And that's actually not that off from what's happening in the 3D right now. In the real world, if you go up and research some real estate articles, home sales are falling off. People are backing out of deals left and right. In fact, June was a very high percentage of people backing out of deals and stuff like that. So it's pretty prevalent in the energy, so it makes sense that it would show up here in the broad spectrum energy. This here is someone who's been hanging around in the shadows for a while. That's why it's bookending the Ace of Pentacles here. The Ace of Pentacles is very slow energy. So in summation, the answer is yes. You're getting a wish fulfilled. A long-held manifestation, something that you've been trying to manifest, someone you've been waiting for is showing up. And the readings keep showing up this way for a fucking reason. Because it's true. You know, again, there isn't even any sugarcoating here because of this Seven of Wands. You know, it's not, I'm being honest with you. Although these cards look all nice, somebody's coming in broken. You're getting something after you didn't get it. Well, actually for all of you, after you didn't get it. But somebody had to realize that eight cups had to break. And this girl, she kind of, you know, when you walk away from 8 broken cups, it takes some bravery, yes, but there's some sadness attached. That could be the Three of Swords that your person's showing up in the energy of. But that can be also a job or a house or whatever showing up under 3 swords, you know. There's always a, you know, kind of a thing along those lines where it didn't go right, something didn't go right, and all that kind of stuff. The energy is coming at you broken, is the easiest way I can phrase it, which might make you a little defensive. I wouldn't let it, you know. In this world, if we get wishes fulfilled, we'll take them how we could get them. You know, that's the smartest thing to do. Let me pull 3 cards, or not 3 cards. Let me ask the universe if there's anything else it wants to tell you. Just give me a bottom card, universe. What else you want to tell everybody here? Anything? I'll pull other cards if I think it's necessary, but usually it can kind of convey the message with 1 card. Well, this time we're going to need 2. We're going to need a top card, 4 of Pentacles, and the Hermit. This is a message for you. I could apply it to the incoming energy if I wanted to and say that, you know, there's a lot of fear or something like that, but there's not. It's a message for you, basically, about holding back. You follow your intuition. You know, let your inner hermit be your guide. Okay, that's the affecting energy around this. In the baseline here, you might be inclined to hold back. In fact, that's how I read this card. This is holding back, right? Don't fear anything. Put down, we had strength crossing this Nine of Cups. Just have no fear about it. If this is awakening you, if you follow your intuition, if you shut your brain down and don't overthink things too much, again, a very similar message to what's been coming up lately, including that 3 card about the gray feather energy around where things are starting to smooth out and telling you not to get all eat swords about it and all of that. It's kind of like that, except the hermit is accessing inner wisdom, okay? You'll know what to do here. You won't know what to do if you hold back, if you do get in this 7 wands, all right? So you might miss out on an opportunity or wreck something or something along those lines. Just always let the energy flow. It's extremely important. Fear does get in the way of intuition. Fear is generated from the brain. The soul doesn't generate fear, okay? Fear does. And I see the 9 of Wands is crossing this hermit, all right? Take down that wall. No walls, no 7 wands. Just take what the universe has for you. Whatever this is, for most of you, it's just more confirmation that somebody's showing up, somebody you thought never would because of this Ace of Pentacles. It's a very strong yes from the universe for sure. No doubt about it. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. I gave you broad spectrum energy and soulmate cycle energy, and they're both here. I'm not pulling this shit out of my ass. And you can see the cards for yourself. I mean, this is really first grade kind of reading here. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. That said, I hope this reading was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right. Good luck.